Since its release in 2017, The Hunter Call the Wild still holds the crown as the most played outdoors game on the market. As someone who's been playing since the beginning, it's been pretty crazy to see how much has been added to the game over the years. In 2017, The Hunter Call the Wild released with two maps, Leighton Lakes and Hirschfelden. Towards the end of the year, the first map DLC, Medved Taiga, was released. Many players enjoyed this map due to its immersive, snowy weather and the terrifying sound of a brown bear trampling towards you. From 2017 to around 2020, the most sought after animal was a 1000 scoring diamond. This was the highest scoring animal you could get, and it was pretty rare at the time. I was lucky enough to find a 1000 blacktail and gray wolf, so that's pretty cool. Before 2020, the scoring system in The Hunter Call the Wild used a much simpler formula, mostly body weight, quick kills, and integrity penalties. Many players felt it didn't reward realistic hunting decisions. With the addition of Animal Scoring 2.0, antlers, horns, and tusks became modeled in more detail, and the trophy score is calculated for those characteristics rather than just the weight. Choosing the right shot placement mattered more, since vital organ hits were required for high scores. It was seen as a big step towards realism, and finding diamonds was just that much more rewarding. Shortly before the scoring update, we received our first trophy lodge. This gave us a place to actually show off all the trophies you were chasing, and really added a whole new level to the game. Being able to come back in your trophy lodge and see all the harvests that you've spent hours and hours hunting for is really rewarding. The first great one in The Hunter Call the Wild was introduced in April 2020. This feature added a new level of rarity and prestige to the game, with these animals being extremely rare and a scoring of maximum 10 fabled. In June of 2020, Silver Ridge Peaks was added to the game. The Rocky Mountain base map was a very popular attraction. This reserve added a combination of challenge and beauty. Later that year, Te Aurora, a New Zealand base map, was released. This one included some really cool species like chamois, sika deer, and the feral goat. The storyline also features a super rare mocha moose fur variation, and it can only be found during the mission, so it's worth doing. After that, Expansive Worlds introduced a few more DLCs such as Rancho del Arroyo and the Smoking Barrels weapon pack, which included the game's first muzzleloader and the iconic M1 Garand. This quickly became a player favorite. In December of 2021, the Mississippi Acres Preserve was released. This map was extremely hyped due to the addition of alligators. Though this map was pretty cool addition, it didn't really live up to many players' expectations due to the size and areas where you find certain animals being pretty inconsistent and dead. One thing many players asked for was the option to own some sort of hunting dog. In March of 2021, the Bloodhound was released, and this added a whole new way to be able to hunt with a companion. More dogs have been added since then, and you can now use a retriever or a pointer to help you in those small game hunting situations. The Loadout feature was introduced in The Hunter Call the Wild with the Showcase update, released on March 28, 2023. This update allowed players to create and save multiple gear loadouts, streamlining the process of switching between different hunting setups. Prior to this feature, players had to manually adjust their inventory each time they change hunting styles or reserved, which could be a little time consuming and cumbersome. In June of 2023, the Emerald Coast Map DLC was released, and it unlocked the ability to hunt kangaroos and even get into a little tussle with them as well. Be careful, man, these things got hands. There was a good mix of animals on this map, from kangaroos, crocodiles, deer, and even bird species, so there's a little something for everybody here. The Emerald Coast Cosmetic Pack was released later on, and this allowed players to now customize their weapons, tents, and even binoculars with a unique style. This was a really requested feature, and it was nice to see them finally deliver to their players. One of the most popular weapon packs was added in March of 2024, the High Caliber Pack. This featured a over-under 10 gauge shotgun, a 45-70 handgun, and one of the best grinding weapons to use, the Arzina 300 Magnum. This AR allows for quick, clean follow-up shots and makes taking out herds so much easier. The Sundarpetan Reserve was added in June of 2024. Based in Nepal, this map added the all-new Bengal tiger, one of the most terrifying animals to hunt in the game, because sometimes you can't see them, but they can see you. In the northern area of the map, you can find the rare snow leopard. There's only very few of them that spawn on each map, so that makes it especially difficult to find them. The final update of 2024 was the release of Visen Park. This map was designed for small game hunting only. It's the perfect map to bring a companion along with you. The German short-haired pointer was also released on the same day, so you could put your new dog to work right away. The reserve also includes a clay pigeon range, which was the first time we've seen this in the game, so that was another cool addition. During this time, the Hunter Call of the Wild actually experienced its all-time peak player count at 25,235 online at once. Now this is Steam, not counting Xbox and PS4. The game was having a free weekend during this time, so that surely had an effect, but those that say Call of the Wild is dead are just flat out wrong. The game has seen its all-time peak only a year ago and still averages the same daily players it's had since pretty much forever. So people saying that Call of the Wild is dead, that's a false claim. It's not dead. As of 2025, we have already seen the release of Alberta, which was a pretty exciting map with the addition of beavers. This gives all players an option to get revenge on those pesky little creatures for years of tearing down our equipment, as well as the all-new addition of the Great One Mule Deer and many other model updates for other animals. The most recent update in August added the new pump, flip, and fire pack, as well as some patches for some bugs that came with the original release of Alberta. From the very first reserves to the latest like Alberta and the pump, flip, fire pack, the Hunter Call of the Wild has truly grown into a global hunting experience. Each new map, weapon, and feature keeps the game fresh, challenging, and exciting for both new and veteran players. And with updates still coming, the adventure is far from over. There's always another hunt waiting. I know I didn't mention every map, weapon pack, and quality of life improvement added, but I did feel like I pointed out the most important ones that have made an effect on the game from the beginning in 2017 to now. What do you think is next for the Hunter Call of the Wild? Let me know in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Let's go for 100 likes on this video. It really helps out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Later.